Yeah, my name is Bryan Taylor. I'm a ranger here at Lake Oroville. I've been here for 12 years, and it was pretty extraordinary what I saw, just over a month or so ago. This is the actual main spillway right here, and so that's where they actually release the water for the actual spillway. And this structure over here, the concrete you see, is actually the emergency spillway, and that is where water was actually flowing over the top of that. And that's what created the emergency. Essentially, the water was flowing over the top of that, eroding the emergency spillway.
Let's talk about what you saw.
Yeah, so it was February 11th was a Saturday, and the water was all the way up to the emergency spillway, actually flowing over the top of it. And if you're out here on the water, it actually looked like an infinity pool because the water is essentially flowing over the top of that. The spillway parking lot itself up over here was completely flooded because the emergency spillway extends all the way into the parking lot. And it was actually, at the time, it was really neat to see. It was the first time that had ever happened. And I was one of the first few people that got to see that actually happening before it became an actual emergency. It was actually really, really neat to see. But again, I wasn't here on Sunday to see it when the erosion started to occur and everything started to turn south. But on that day when I saw it, it was actually really, really fascinating. The lake is restricted by this buoy line. Everything to essentially the west of that buoy line is off limits to the public, and that's for safety. There's a lot of equipment, there's a lot of construction going on, and we need the public to stay out of essentially this area, which includes the dam, the spillway area, and it's indicated by this buoy line right here. It is a violation, and you can be actually evicted from the lake if you break that violation. And again, it's for safety. There's a ton of work going on. There's a ton of heavy equipment. There's still helicopters working, and we just for the public safety, we need people to stay out of essentially this area. Closed. There's still 90-95% of the lake is still wide open for fishing, for boating, for jet skiing, wakeboarding, all that. There's still a ton of area and ton of lake open to the public. We still have our launch ramp at Bidwell, at Loafer, and at Lime Saddle, so there's still tons of recreation available, but just this area itself is the only area that's actually restricted.